Welcome to Cake and It Special and day 20 of my advent calendar. We are getting close to the end now. Today I have made the elf cake topper. So here we go. I'm starting by making a thick disc of white modelling paste. And I can place 2 cocktail sticks in there to help me support the legs later on. Now I can move on to his shoes. I create 2 red teardrop shapes and I'm going to curl up the pointy end. Then I add these onto the cocktail sticks and stick them to the base. I add 2 tiny thin cords onto his legs, keeping them quite short. Then using some more of my green modelling paste, I create a dome, flip it upside down, and then I can use that for the top of his legs. I'm using white modelling paste for the body. I make a cone shape and then slightly thin out the chest so his tummy sticks out further. I also add a second cocktail stick through the body to support the head. Now I roll out a thin piece of brown fondant and I'm going to cut out a V shape to make the waistcoat. Then I can wrap it around him, sticking it in place with just a little bit of water. Next I roll out a thin strip of black fondant for his belt, and I also add a little yellow square for his belt buckle. I use the same yellow modelling paste to make bells for his shoes and also a couple of buttons for his waistcoat. Now I take some red fondant, roll it into a rectangle, and then I can wrap it around the elf, making sure to only add water where I want the fondant to stick. And I just cut this into the shape of his jacket. And then using the same red, I make his arms, just 2 long carrot shapes, and I cut the wider end flat. I also add in a bend for the elbow. And again, stick them in place with water. I give him 2 mitten style hands. Onto his head, I start with a ball and I work in the eye line with my finger. Then using a balling tool, I push in the eye sockets. I use a couple of sculpting tools to give him a big wide open mouth. I give him a little tic-tac shaped nose. I fill in his eye sockets with 2 balls of white modelling paste. And give him some little eyebrows. Next I fill in the mouth with a piece of black fondant, and then I can give him a little tongue. Now I wrap a strip of white fondant underneath his chin for his beard, and I add some little lines in there for some hairlines. I add 2 tiny balls of black into his eyes. And then I can add his head to his body. He looks quite like a Simpsons character. I make a long cone out of green modelling paste for his hat, and then add another strip for his hair. And then the last thing I want to do is go in with some gold on those little yellow details using my Sweet Sticks palette. And there he is. Thank you so much for being here as always, guys. Make sure you go back and watch the Christmassy tutorials I've been uploading. There has been one every day this month and there are still more to come. So subscribe and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye.